Hi, and welcome back to another session of art and mindfulness practice. My name is Payal Parekh, and I teach yoga and mindfulness, and I'm also an art advisor in New York City. I'm so happy to collaborate with Latchkey Gallery in New York and lead you through meditations with artworks created by Rudy Shepard from his solo exhibition titled Calling All Gods. And at the gallery, he actually transforms a space into a center for healing and nourishment. He employs art as a healing mechanism and creates objects and paintings with the power to heal personal and social ills and to awaken consciousness. So we'll meditate with one of his paintings today titled Mount Shasta, Holy Mountain Series. So please take a look at the piece on your screen. Mount Shasta, I did some research, is in Northern California, and it's actually a outdoor adventure destination. The mountain has a global reputation as a gathering place for spiritual seekers. People are drawn to the mountain for spiritual growth and for healing and for understanding more about themselves, figuring out what their life purpose is, and sometimes just to feel the positive energy. So knowing that about this particular work, why don't you go ahead, and if you haven't taken a seat, maybe you can just sit down and then close your eyes for a moment, plant your feet on the ground, or if you're seated cross-legged, then feel your seat on your chair, on your support. Let your shoulders just rest over your hips and let the crown of your head be the tallest part of you. Notice what you're doing with your hands. Let them be natural. Maybe they rest on your lap. With your eyes closed, just take a couple breaths. I would say these are conscious breaths. You're just noticing how the breath is coming and going, where you can feel it in your body. And how maybe for a moment with your focus on the breath, it gives you a little bit more space to move away from any chaos in your mind, any thoughts, anything you're ruminating on. Just enjoying how you can take it slowly and simplify things by just bringing your attention maybe to the tip of your nostrils. That's where the breath is coming in. And then feeling the breath in your body as you breathe into yourself. And then as you exhale, just letting go a little bit, letting that carbon dioxide be released from your body and sending it back out into the world. It's okay if your mind starts to wander off a bit. That's the nature of the mind, but you can always bring it back, your attention, your focus. If you're hardening or tensing here in our practice, if you can relax your body a little bit. And there's absolutely no expectations today. Just being open. So with your eyes closed, just feeling how you're sitting with some dignity and wholeness. Then you can open up your eyes again and just take a look at your screen and look at the landscape in front of you. Notice what you are drawn to immediately. Is it the mountain? Is it the hills? Is it the color blue? And then let your eyes wander around your screen. And as you're allowing your eyes to wander, notice if you're holding the breath in any way or if you've become tense in your body, Or if you've become sluggish in your body, see if you can just hold a balance. So you're not too stiff and you're not too relaxed. When I say not too relaxed, I mean you're not letting yourself slump over, that you're alert. Noticing here the band of blue sky and then the mountain, the bit of snow on the mountain. Then moving down towards the rolling hills, and the band of trees, and then the bit of blue water. Maybe looking at this canvas reminds you of the last time you were outdoors in nature, around mountains or hills or even any body of water. Who were you with? What was the time of year where you were outdoors? And maybe this experience brings you back into a memory. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if you're grasping or trying to push away anything. See if you can instead just allow for whatever experience is passing through you. Your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions, they're like the weather. You could imagine weather on this mountain. The weather would probably come and go. The rain, the sun, seasons even, but the mountain, stays the mountain, right? It remains itself. The mountain is solid by nature. It's authentic. So in a way, deep within you, perhaps, there's a mountain. And whatever is coming through you here can be a bit like the weather. You don't need to hold on. You don't have to overanalyze. You can just honor your feelings and your thoughts. And come back to the body for a moment. Just close your eyes once more. An invitation to let the eyelids heavy. Maybe you can unhinge your jaw a little bit. Let your tongue release down from the roof of your mouth. Maybe your ears can soften. And place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And just feel the comfort of your hands on your body. Let yourself breathe into your hands. And then let your hands soften onto the body as you exhale. As you breathe into your bottom hand, you'll notice it pushes. Your belly pushes into your hand. And then as you exhale, your hand moves in towards your belly. You notice here how you have dimension like this mountain. Not only are you breathing forward, but there's also breath along the sides of you and also wrapping all the way behind you. With your eyes closed, you could imagine the blue from the canvas. Where do you feel blue in your body? And did you know we're made mostly of water? So you can imagine all the rivers inside of you, how fluid you are. Even if things feel a little bit static for you, you feel stuck, you can return with your eyes closed and soft into a watery place. And your hands can still be on the belly, or you can release your hands down. You can also imagine the color green and where you may feel green in your body. Green from the rolling hills and the trees. All that green could feel nourishing and fertile and abundant. creative even. We talk about the color green for the area around the heart. Softening around your heart, feeling how your heart is expressing, honoring that. Let your heart melt into the body, soften. Can you imagine the mountain that you laid eyes on? You can open up your eyes again anytime you'd like to, whatever feels natural. Your eyes can also remain closed here, but can you sense the mountain inside of you? There's a strength to the mountain. There's an uprightedness to the mountain. Maybe you can feel that in your spine, the uplift in your body. How maybe there's parts of your body that feel really solid to you right now and centered and deeply rooted, like you could imagine that the actual mountain is quite rooted into the earth. Just checking in with your breath and how that feels. And what it's like to move through a fluid experience internally. Creative and fertile green, the greens in the body, the heart, and then this solid, intact, mountainous experience in your body. Anytime you want to open up your eyes, please open up your eyes. Just recalling that people make a pilgrimage to go to Mount Shasta, and in a way, even in this moment, we are energetically entering, right, the mountain and this whole landscape. And we could believe in the potency of the energy reaching our whole bodies and helping heal our bodies and our minds and our hearts. If your eyes are open, continue to wander about the piece in front of you, letting your eyes linger wherever your eyes want to linger, whatever feels natural. There's no rush to take it all in. It's very individual and it's unique. Experience is completely here for you to adventure as you wish. When you breathe in, can you notice, can you pretend, can you feel your breath moving all the way up to the crown of your head? Could be like the peak of the mountain. And then as you exhale, you can imagine that the breath is moving all the way back down. So from the top of the mountain to ground you all the way down towards the earth. And then again, as you inhale and you find and you connect with your loving breath, you could imagine it moves all the way up to the very top of the mountain. And you could imagine maybe being on that mountain peak and looking out. Could be really joyful and peaceful. And then as you exhale, feeling that energy draw back down, all that peaceful energy drawing back down your whole body to let you settle a bit more towards the earth that's here and holding you and anchoring you and reminding you of your own strength, regardless of the weather. Regardless of the emotions, regardless of whatever is happening in your outer world. Let the weather come and let it go. Just hold on to the awareness and we observe just as it is here. A couple more moments to explore as you wish. You're welcome to play this meditation many times or to just enjoy Rudy's peace in silence. I wish you so much peace and tenderness on your journey. Om Shanti Om. Peace, peace, peace.